Boo, I kind of love it now. You know what I'm saying? The love, if it's real love, you know what I'm saying, salute. But if it's fake love, then just be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Just hate, boo me, talk shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, yeah, Canelo Garcia with Fight Night, bro. I gotta ask you, maybe they asked you already, but I got here late. Just to elaborate a little bit about, you know, the text, the tweet, whatever you want to call it, the Canelo. You know, what do you think about him saying you were surviving?
Yeah, surviving. You know who was surviving? Charlo was surviving. That's a guy that was surviving. You know what I'm saying? But for me, to be out there surviving and get hit with a shot in the third round, get up, look at my coach, shake it off, and take it to him. You know what I'm saying? I was talking shit to him the whole fight. You know, so it was kind of disrespect. You know, we had the fans going crazy. The 12th round was insane. You know what I'm saying? So for him to sit here and say I was trying to survive is crazy. He just can't fuck with me. And I was at 50%. You know, you can ask Vada, you can ask, what's the lady's name for Vada? What's her name? The president? You can ask her. You know what I'm saying? I was taking cortisone shots and all that shit for that fight, you know, for my arm. So, you know, when it's all said and done, I really fought him at 50%. I never used it as an excuse or nothing. You know, I went in there and I performed, you know, but I think that we got to run that back, you know. I think right now I got to focus on July 12th. You know, whoever we up against, they saying Shiraz. So, you know, if it's him, we knock him down. I want to fight Munguia. I want to knock Munguia the fuck out. And then we going on to Canelo.
Saquon Jones with the boxing voice. How you doing, Edgar? You and Devin seem to get unwanted animosity. Like, how does that work for you?
Most hated.
Yeah.
To hate like that, you more money, man. As long as you perform, you know, as long as Devin goes out there tomorrow and shuts down Ramirez, he's gonna become a triple superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, his stardom is gonna go to another level. You gotta understand, when people love you, yeah, you get, you know, you can become a star, but it's the hate. Look at Floyd. You know, Floyd was one of the most hated fighters. You know, when I was growing up, my whole household hated Floyd. I was the only one that loved him. But now that I'm in his shoes and I'm noticing, like, yo, I feel like everybody hate me. I feel like on social media everybody hate me, because in person nobody gonna talk shit to me like that.
But where do you think it comes from, though? Because I know that when I interview every boxer, there is a level of wanted admiration. You want to be able to go into a place and everybody love you, but you and Devin seem to.
I don't. Now, after the Canelo fight and having 20,000 Mexicans booing me, I don't give a fuck. I could go right now to London and fight a guy from his hometown there with 100,000 people. I won't give a fuck. I got comfortable with people hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Booing me. I love it now. You know, I look good. I'm fly. You know what I'm saying? I knock niggas out, so I'm content.
All right, thanks a lot, Edgar.
Talk to us about this turkey deal that you got. I know you left natural now. You got a turkey deal.
Yeah, we just did a one-fight deal. But you know, we're looking forward to doing some amazing things. You know, shout out to Turkey. You know, he's amazing, bro. You know,
fighting Central Park, is that set in stone?
That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's the rumors. You know, so we got to see what you know. Turkey will put me to fight on top of fucking Empire State Building or something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just getting ready. You know, I'm just locked in right now. You know, I came out here to support the fighters. You know, the whole card. I think this is amazing. This is history. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy.
Hey, Edgar, let me ask you a question. Talk about the turkey deal. What do you think it says that, like, you know, yourself, Shakur is rumored to be moving on and maybe doing something independently to develop, but it seems like he's working with Turkey. What do you think it says about Turkey and his ability to, you know, come in? And now it seems like not only was he working with the promotion and their fighters, but he's working directly with the fighters now.
Put it down. Say it again. Sorry.
Nah, you good. So basically, I'm just saying, like, you know, essentially, Turkey's now working with fighters directly, fighters that were signed to promotions he worked with, you know. What do you think about that? And, you know, why was it that you were able to make a deal with Turkey directly and maybe not go back to the promotion?
Listen, people laughed at me because I was fighting a co-main event, right? Not knowing that we had this all set up, you know what I'm saying? We had everything set up. Every move I make is a power move. People don't understand that. I took that co-main event. Matchroom wanted to put me co-main event. They didn't want to give me a main event in Puerto Rico. In March, where we had the day March 8th, I was supposed to fight main event at the Choliseo, 18,000 people. I had the whole Puerto Rico already focused on that date. You know, fast forward, look where we are now, you know what I'm saying? So every move we make is a power move, you know what I'm saying? And now we're building a strong relationship with Turkey. You know, at the end of the day right now, if you really think about it, right, Canelo's a top guy, yeah, but, you know, I'm one of the top guys right now in 168. And we can make any fight happen. You know, as long as I stay like this and have a guy like Turkey behind me, you know, and I don't want to discredit no promoters, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, promoters, you know, they do promote the fights and they make the fights happen. But, you know, I'm a guy that's a must watch. So, you know, I just got to go out there and, you know, just perform, man, and, you know, and look forward to the future.